Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Goku Youth Giant Ape and basically how you can complete the Dragon Ball Saga mission against him. Now, Dragon Ball Saga is a very limited category and it's got a strong base of units. It definitely feels like one of those categories where if you're missing one or two key units, you can tend to struggle a little bit when it comes up in terms of challenges, because your roster is largely limited outside of the, let's say, 6 or 7 premier summonable units. Your roster is kind of limited to like World Tournament General Tao and summonable free to play units that generally are good but are not operating at the same level. So what this means is basically we have to kind of work around this a little bit, try to function everything together, and realistically just try to push to get a team together that can operate at a high enough level to tackle these challenges and kind of take things on. So what that means from our side is, firstly, we need to focus on what can counter the boss. Now, Goku Youth Giant Ape, he hits for 1 million right off the bat, hits for 3 million with his super. He has AoEs that will spawn. His first AoE will do 1 million damage, the AoE on the follow-up turn will do 500,000, and this is immediately quite a challenge. Now, you can reduce his attack, very helpful, and his health pool is not massive. 250 million by today's standards is not huge. Like if you look at bosses having 1 billion health and 500 million health and 600 million health, 250 mil is not massive by that standard. Now, he is immune to sealing, he is immune to stunning, he's immune to defense disabling, and he does reduce enemy's ki. So we need to have a couple workarounds for that. So one of the workarounds for that is Dragon Ball Saga has some of the craziest support characters in the game. You have some really great support. You got Goku, great support. Bulma, great support. You have Strength, legendary LR Bulma, great 2-turn support who also attack lowers. You have the Chi-Chi that I'm using, who is also a great support. And just in general, there's a lot of orb changing, 2-turn support, lots of ki. And with links like Guidance of the Dragon Balls and Incredible Adventure, you don't struggle for ki anyway. So immediately, honestly, all these characters function at a more than fine level. So we don't have to worry about the key mechanic. Now, attack lowering, very crucial. Chi-Chi is going to help us a lot with that. Goku physical Goku is going to help us a lot with that because of his unit super attack effect and how he lowers attack and Chi-Chi lowers attack. And these are all going to be very crucial. The Android 8 is okay. He's alright. Once he builds up his full damage reduction and with type advantage, he'll be fine. The reason I brought him was just to show kind of a different example, but you could easily replace him with Strength LR Bulma and you'd probably have a pretty solid time. We then also have the AGL Bulma, also a very good unit. She thrives in kind of being just a high percentage support with evasion, doing a lot of really good stuff that I think helps out a ton. So very good with Bulma, very good with her understanding of everything and just in general her good support capabilities, which I think helps out a lot. Like, I think generally speaking gives her a very good foundation to work off of. The tech free-to-play trio is decent. I think they are a solid unit. I wouldn't say they are ultimately super duper spectacular. Like, they do good damage, but not by today's standards, and they don't bring a lot outside their active skill. And especially when you take a look at the concept of who's going to do the most damage and also what are the threats, and the AoE is a big threat to them. So one of the ways to kind of work around it, I think overall, is just to save their active skill. And what I did generally here to make my life a lot easier was I essentially, to cut a long story short, just had my team use a Whis in the first 4 turns. So I just basically used Whis to kind of double up, give myself a huge advantage, because the AGL friend Goku is basically going to be a huge damage dealer. Like, once the AGL Goku is fully built up, then he is just doing so much damage, and you don't really have like a lot of issues, because he's doing so much output. It generally makes it quite easy to use him, and he will just kind of eventually solo the boss himself, basically. To be honest with you, the AGL Goku does so much damage that he will basically solo the boss, which I think personally for me is really pretty damn good. So he's a big time player in this, and catering to him and just letting him do the work is basically every single thing that you need him to do. So yeah, aside from that, that's pretty much it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and of course I'll see you guys in the next one. So till then, take care and bye.